If you were born on a farm, how blessed are you? If you were born in the country, there's a freedom you never lose unless you move to a city where congestion is people. Cities I have lived in were meant only for a very brief time. I studied in some cities for my education, and I saw bumpkins like me looking high up in the sky because they had some huge buildings that would dwarf an airplane. Huge buildings. Who works at the top? Not me. But then there are people who were born in the city who miss it when they move away. For them, life isn't fast enough, and it isn't a kind of fast for a plane. It's just the pace of the country life, because there isn't a rush all the time. Harvest and seeding, getting out of the rain. But I was glad to be born in the country. I just wish that the country could stay the same. Everyone, not everyone, I can't say that. Many people who are farmers and ranchers now, they want more yield, so they will sacrifice the country in the ground that they till. How do they do that, you ask? They use chemicals that kill us, and I think that it's been proven that the chemicals may increase the yield, but it doesn't mean they're any good for us. Chemicals are, what are they? They're not a necessary evil, although that could be an oxymoron. Pesticides are not good for us. They're not good for the ground. They're not good for the earth. They're not good for the crops. They're not good for birds and frogs and whatever else is lingering in underneath the tops of the crops. I love being from the country, and I want it to remain. I don't want us to bury the remains of any more people, animals, especially bees. If we lose the bee population, then we might as well cash in all of our chips. Get your money out of investments and spend it all on whatever is hip. Whatever you want, do it, because once we lose the bees, we lose good food. We all lose. I'm talking about pesticides because last summer I had to come in from the gazebo, I don't know how many times, because it drifted into town from the country. I'm thinking it was drifted in from the north, but it could have drifted in from the south. Doesn't matter. I can smell it, and my throat knows, and I don't understand why my neighbor, whether my neighbor lives 6 houses away or 16 miles away or 160 miles away, I don't understand why my neighbor would want me to breathe that in, or the little 2-month-old baby down the street to breathe that in, or their own grandchildren to breathe that in, or their own son or daughter who's farming with them to breathe that in. I don't understand that, and I'll never understand that. I'll never understand it. I won't. I don't get it. I don't get it. How come you know you're poisoning people and you won't stop? It's kind of like some people and the politics of today and what they're saying to those of us who believe the pandemic is real. Turn it around. Turn it around, turn it around, turn it around. I don't want to offend anybody, but I hate breathing those in and having to come in my house and close all my windows on a beautiful summer day. And I'm not going to eat that food.